I swear we weren't kidding.
And
Here it is.
off. Ooh, starting off right in the coast above vanilla level 1.
And immediately we see a route divergence. Shatty heading straight for an Armos cave.
Indeed. And AA heading over to vanilla level 1. Figure, hey, we're right here. Might as well check it out. So let's see what we find here. We've got bait shop on vanilla 1. And, the worst type of... Best time to find a door repair room, or a whammy, as I like to call it.
The Liquid Husband special with the Metal Gear themed
door repair.
Penalty cave.
Just the
door repair.
Point. We got our first secret. It's 40 for the medium secret. Not that bad.
Nice. Certainly found those in the correct order, did Shatty.
Yeah. Find the door repair before you actually have any money to lose.
Yep. We're seeing lots of dark nuts on the overworld here on both sides. The good news is that means they won't be in the dungeons.
Bad news is that means they're going to be all over the overworld.
They're everywhere else.
24 for the bombs. Not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a lot worse.
It could be.
And there's...
And
it's 24 rupees on the penalty. That's rough.
Not good.
No. But yeah, we found both types of bait shops already. The cheap one at level 1, and then Ampharos found the other one up here near the Lost Hills. And right away, that route divergence we saw immediately, one thing you'll notice throughout these races, AmazingAmpharos does not do screen scrolls. One of the masters, like I said, absolute master when it comes to routing and decision making. As he picks up a blue candle, in these races. But just goes to show you don't have to have all the tricks if you're smarter than everyone else.
And we find level 8 right away.
Ooh. And speaking of right away,
immediate ladder block.
Looks like Shatty's finding a level as well. It's level 1.
Ooh, nice find for Shatty there. Level 1. He's going to go ahead and explore that. Good chance to find a couple of items there. I don't blame him for at least checking even without a sword. We're going to find out what kind of enemies we're going to be dealing with here in the dungeons. And we got, just Tektites. That's not too bad.
Tektites aren't bad unless they've had their HP upped. Then they will teleport across the screen and double right next to level 8, finding level 9 in the Vanilla Lender's Cave.
Unfortunately, Shatty got key blocked, 2 locked doors there, so unable to progress any further. So at this point, they're looking for a sword, because that's what they need more than anything else right now to get this party started. Yeah.
It's been very evident thus far that they need items to drop. In order to do that, you got to start killing things.
Yep. And AA now checking over these 2 Armos statues, hoping one of them might drop one of the items.
Ooh.
And it's the red ring!
Wow. Wow, that is huge. Early red ring pretty much negates a lot of the issues anyone might have with combat defense. Not that he specifically has those, but if both runners have the red ring early, we're going to see a much faster seed, especially when we hit those treacherous dungeons.
Indeed, not too bad at all. On another secret here on Shatty's side, another medium secret for him. Those rupees are stacking up fast.
Let's see the coast. It is
Boomerang,
the standard issue nanner. A double finding out that those red gorillas go down in 1 candle shot, which is nice on the overworld.
Indeed. Oh, and the white sword item is the recorder.
So we've already sniffed out all of the overworld items.
No kidding. We are going fast here. The recorder, we don't know how important that's going to be just yet. We haven't come across any recorder blocks. We don't know where all the dungeons are. So right now, that is a mystery. But knowing where that is, if that comes into play later, that could come in handy.
Absolutely. Especially with level 8 being so close to level 9, it might make for a quick recorder back once we're in that specific type of mode that you're known for calling out.
Indeed. AA also finding the hint for the magic sword, saying that it's close to start. So that'll give us some more information there. We haven't found too many heart containers yet, so we don't know if the magic's going to be into play, as AA finds level 7 over here in the woods.
Oh, Shatty down to half a heart trying to pick up that red ring. Playing peekaboo with these enemies.
Yeah, these careers not playing nice with him, but he does get it, and just in time.
Nice. He'd be perfectly fine with dying now, I'm sure, if he had to. So was level 7 in the vanilla level 8 location down there in that burned bush?
I believe so, yes.
I was watching Shatty with bated breath during all of that.
I don't blame you there. So the question is that if they find the ladder early enough, will they pick up Lord Banana? Ooh, Shatty now picking up some bombs from the bomb shop, and that means he can start exploring some other areas here.
Yeah, that gives him something that A Double doesn't have, which is as useful as anything at this point.
Hey, trying to explore a little bit into level 7, not being able to get too far here. Oh, we find the map for level 7. Name that ink blot.
Ooh, looks like a slug.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Either that or like a dust getting kicked up, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Shatty now, he's going to find level 8 here. As AA is going to take his way through this dark net to get to the woods.
Don't worry, you're going to up A in just a second, Shatty, and get your health back.
Gotta have to there. As AA finds level 6.
Man, we're finding all of the... we found 6 through 9 and level 1 so far.
Ooh, we got a dig dogger. Haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, please let that be the Triforce room.
And Shatty find level 2.
Oh, man, and it's up in that corner as well.
Hey,
oh, my goodness.
Grouped up over there. AA having to back out again because he got ladder blocks once again over there in level 6. We got Vires, Ropes, Stalfos, and Zols there.
That is, there's quite a concentration of dungeons in the Northeast.
Indeed.
Oh!
Got our first key there for Shatty.
Alright, talk about being officially in the lead.
Oh, and AA finds found the white sword hint, but it's a community hint instead, so not going to pay off for him.
As Shatty also found a community hint.
Yeah, the last Patra is in captivity. Hyrule is at peace.
Just saw a Patra in level 2, so I'm going to call shenanigans on that. Fake news.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree with you there, Liquid. All right, AA now heading near the vanilla level start area, and he finds level 1 now. Just as Shatty finds 9.
Yep. They're all just walking all over each other's footsteps so far. Oh, and we do have super Tektites, as the candle does nothing but bop them across the screen.
That's not fun.
And with Tektites, it's in the original game, they don't have any sort of animation for bouncing backwards. So when you hit them and they have more than 1 HP, they teleport across the screen.
Oh, that's kind of weird. And again, still not as weird as when I finally saw what happens to Ganon when he actually is no longer invisible.
Oh gosh, the wild, wacky, flailing arm dance.
Yes. I saw somebody practicing the Ganon fight. I saw that. I'm like, what the devil is that? That looks like he's having a seizure.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 for the small secret. That is bad.
I guess between it and the large secret, the medium secret, together they're 43, which is more than average in vanilla, but still, seeing that 3 is just a little gross.
It's never fun. AA finding another take any room, getting getting his first heart container there as he heads into the vanilla. Oh, wow! Fred? Fred?
It never fails. Better check the start cave.
The sword and vanilla start. What is going on here?
Just in case. always check.
Oh, it's going to be one of those races, is it? Hey, now going to check the shop spot here. And there's the magic sword, not too far, as Shatty finds level 5.
All right, we ventured a little ways away from the northeast corner for once. Shatty gonna try to find a way to get a door to open here.
He's not having much luck, unfortunately.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to scroll over there. Yeah, and then come back. Oh,
yeah. I think he's got a screen scroll. He's gonna check the lost spot.
Oh,
get some free bombs. That's always nice. And another take any room. That's even better.
Hey, I'll take that every time.
Absolutely.
And that's a good point brought up in chat by Solid Wife. It's especially common in vanilla runs for the sword to be in that location.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, surprisingly.
Oh, Kappa. And do we get a door open? Hey!
Yeah, we got one door there. Unfortunately, he's going to go in there without a sword, so he's going to be risking it here. We got to... Oh, can't stop here. This is Keys Country.
Oh, man. We got a Tektite doing a HUD clip.
Uh-oh. And another ladder block. The ladder is almost necessary to even do anything in this game.
Yeah, can't even hit the ground running. I bet it's in level 1 here.
Yeah, it's a good bet here. AA is going to be able to get the first one to get a check, and he's got the sword now. He's got a key. So he's going to take a look. We found the take any road on Shatty's end.
Ooh. Let's see where we can wind up. Oh, that's one bomb he doesn't have to spend.
Yeah. But he's going to go ahead and check Monocle Rock while he's over here.
Oh. Playing two-door Monty there.
Yeah, got to make a choice. Thankfully, it looks like he made a pretty good one there. Found the expensive shop on Shatty's end, unfortunately. He got knocked right back into it. 71 for the arrows.
Yeah, nice arrow. I mean, arrows could be more.
That's true. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what those other take any roads take us here. I got one. Oh, there saves a power bracelet. May not be that necessary. Can we get one over the... Ugh, that's a pretty bad set of take any roads there. They're all pretty grouped together.
Yep. Oh, and there's our compass in level 1. Not
up a little
not
bit,
super helpful.
Digging for items here.
Yeah.
Now, bear in mind, we're looking at second quest dungeons.
Yes.
One thing to note, any rooms that have tiles in the center row, the leftmost tile could potentially be a push block. So,
Ooh.
But not here because we got a key drop.
Bad hints. Oh, Dig
Dogger with the red candle.
The first one, though, said, I can see level 9 from my house, guys.
See, if I remember correctly, Dig Dogger's level 5, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So Red Candle's in 5. He would have rather found out something about a different item, at least, with as much as he paid for that hint. Yeah.
I think that would be worth the money.
Yeah, paid 50-something rupees for that hint, and there's a heart container pickup for a double.
Oh! Max 150 for the big secret! This is anything but a poverty seed!
Alright, buy all the hints. Who cares? You don't need the blue ring. What are you going to spend it on? 2 magical shields?
Indeed, yeah. Maximum amount for the big secret. That is amazing. And he's going to buy a key. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
That's going to come in handy for him.
Buy a key, buy the bait, whatever. Live a life of opulence.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I made the press. Oh, we found the map for level 1. Oh, it looks like a Kung Fu fighter there.
I think that's the Master Chief.
No gun.
Oh,
we got bomb upgrade there. Not a bad price. I might consider if we don't find much in level 1, we might come back for that.
Yep. And we're going to buy this last hint now. Springtime for Ganon in Hyrule, everybody's favorite musical. Nope. Well, it looks like A-Double is key blocked from all of the items in level 1, unless that heart container was one of the items.
Yeah, we don't know for sure yet. The heart container on the ground could be the one for the level, or it could be the one for the coast. Yep, and Shatty finds Mags. Not going to be able to pick that up right now.
Now, Ampharos here is not going to be able to open that key door with any tricks because he doesn't do screen scrolls. So he's going to have to have a key to get that door open. Oh, go down one, Shatty. You're right there. You're right there.
He doesn't know.
Always check the sword cave. Oh, look at
the
that.
The trolliest thing a randomizer can do is to put an item in its vanilla location.
No kidding.
Yep, he gets another heart container there from the take any room. He's one away from being guaranteed to get that recorder layer. Oh, and Godrin, thank you for the 100 bits there, and I appreciate the compliment. Oh, here we go.
Just a friendly notice, Godrin. He is a Twitch affiliate now, so if you want to use those 100 bits there...
Oh, I wasn't going to promote myself, but thank you.
All right, so yeah, swords all around now.
Yep.
We're playing the game.
Nay, now finding that amazing big bucks there. You know, it's funny. I call the door repair rooms the whammies. So
yep, well,
we got big bucks and whammies.
Well, Shatty 1 rupee away from being able to purchase arrows. A lot of people's least favorite purchase to make. But then again, if you were to find the silver arrows immediately after buying arrows, that means you paid 71 rupees for silver arrows, and everyone would take that any day of the week.
That's very true. All right, Shatty now got to head up here to the Armos area. I'm going to check this cave here on the coast. Let's see what we find. Oh, another whammy.
We've got an alert.
I'm going to check this Armos statue. And another whammy.
Very unproductive trip there.
Yeah. Kind of wish I had the old press your luck sound effect.
Yeah, we need to get Laws in here for his game show hosting abilities.
Where do you think I get a lot of my commentary style from? And another one! All that money gone!
Shatty, did you like my sunglasses?
He's gonna head into vanilla level 3 here, finds another bait shop.
And just like that, Shatty has no dollars.
Yep. He truly did get a whim. He lost all of his money. By the way, props to everyone in the chat who actually gets my references there.
Oh!
That made up for it!
Redemption!
He just got double it back!
As A-Double makes his way back to level 7 now, this time with a sword and 7 bombs.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore a little bit here, see what he can find.
He's gonna find all the Gibdos in this room.
Ugh. Everyone's favorite enemies.
Yeah, especially if they're up to like 9 HP here, but I didn't catch it. Doesn't seem like it's taking too long to kill them.
No. Doesn't seem like it, so they're not too bad. Gonna drop the bomb on him as Shatty's gonna head up to the graveyard now.
Alright.
We got a push block? Yes, we do.
We do. Oh, and you can't get to that room to the left. It's a lone staircase room.
Oh, we got silver arrows in 7!
Everyone's favorite dungeon to have the most important item in the game. The silvers are in 7.
That is a huge find for AA. That is awesome. So who cares if 7 is somewhat segmented? We got silvers, dang it.
Yeah. Let's just find the Triforce now. And again, what did A-Double just do? He bought arrows.
It's like it was dead. It's like you called that there. Liquid.
It's like the game knows.
It must. Oh, the chat is loving our commentary, man. It's getting so awesome they can't turn the caps lock off.
Hey.
Yeah, that's my commentary in a nutshell.
Live life in caps. Ooh.
Oh, we gotta give any room. He's gonna have to give up one of his hearts.
Probably the right play for A-Double with the red ring and immediately finding a ladder block.
Twist the knife, why don't you, game?
Because, I mean, he still might be able to pick up the white sword item here.
Potentially, but it's slim pickings. Let's just hope that the recorder's not required.
Yeah, what do we have left? We haven't seen levels 3 or 4? Is that... I think that's all we haven't seen in terms of actually discovering dungeons.
And we still haven't checked most of Death Mountain, so odds are good we'll find those.
Yeah. Oh, now Shatty is going to take the other key door in level 1 that we didn't see earlier.
The ladder's on the ground!
And there's the ladder! Gold on the ceiling, ladders on the ground. Shatty has got the all-important piece.
And AA is right behind him.
And he's got it now, too.
Like I said, he's right behind him. They both have their ladders now. That is going to open this game wide open for him. Little high-five action here from both our runners.
So that confirms that heart container we saw earlier in 1 is just the heart container for this dungeon. And that we've still got a staircase item.
Yeah, it is not the dungeon heart. It's not the coast heart. It's the dungeon heart, as we could say. So we got another potential push block room here. Sure enough, it's a staircase, so this is likely our item. What's it gonna be?
Segment.
Wand!
It's the wand. Nice. This is a very helpful level 1.
Indeed, the wand is going to give them some ranged damage, and I believe that's white sword damage as well.
It is indeed 2 HP. Very useful in these shuffled HP seeds, where you got to deal with these stupid enemies that you're used to killing with your wooden sword.
So now it's just a matter of getting to the Triforce, which Shatty might be able to do because he's got at least a couple extra keys to spend. AA does not. So he might be able to pull this off. We'll see.
But the good news for AA now is that he does have a lot more to work with now than he did earlier. I mean, that level 7 that he has explored so much of, as we see these 3 HP orange Tektites, which is nasty. And Shatty finding the compass may just be a case of using some keys to get there.
Indeed, and AA back in level 5. We know the red candle is in here. I don't know if he knows that, but I know we do.
He bought the hints, so I'm thinking that he should know it. Unless he didn't buy all of them.
To it.
I know he bought at least one hint. Maybe he didn't buy all the hints.
We've got a red land molus there, guarding a potential push block.
Here we are in the Triforce room.
Blue goblins.
Oh.
So Shatty has full cleared level 1 now.
It's a free Triforce.
Not bad at all. And how ironic. Here's another fun fact. First dungeon we complete, level 1.
Hey. Oh, these are some nasty enemies. Those blue land moli, I was taking several wand hints just to kill a piece of them. Finding the transport staircase in level 5, there is at least one of those in level 5, regardless of whether or not it's segmented.
Indeed, though how far it took him, there's a slim chance it could still be segmented. We'll see. And Shatty is going to immediately head over to level 2 now. Now, the level 2 item is guaranteed to be on the ground, so it's just a matter of finding it. But now that we can explore a lot more, we're sure to find it eventually.
Ooh, very friendly Vires there. That was nice.
That's always nice to find. I got some Zols in here, and that wand is just obliterating them, so those aren't going to be too bad. And oh, quick Triforce for Shatty in level 2.
All right.
Question is, will he go back for the item?
Absolutely.
Yes, he will. Absolutely. Not a bad call. So we don't know what the item is at level 2, and if it's the bow, you don't want to pass that up.
Oh, gosh. Shatty's going to be icing fools at this point if he's got the bow coming out of 2 with the silvers.
He doesn't have
I think AA he doesn't have the, oh, yeah, he doesn't have the silvers. Never mind.
Once he gets to level 7, he will.
Yeah. So what Shatty wants here is the any key.
Oh, that would be really helpful, is the any key. Especially with how key-starved this is. Oh, and a Patra.
Oh, yeah. But a wand.
Oh,
sword and wand against Petra. Very useful. Oh, but he's stuck Patra in a feedback loop.
It won't. Yeah, it's blocking him.
He's stuck. If you kill the wrong satellite head first, it will get stuck in that endless loop of rotating around and around. So he's better off just leaving and coming back and killing the whole thing all over again.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Hey, now back on level, still working on level 5 here. There he goes. Now it's working, but he's gotta be careful. Even with that red ring health, it's still gonna do a lot of damage to him.
Yep.
It's getting close.
Not helping.
Just gotta kill that last bit. There we go. Oh, and he gets a heart for it. That's good.
Nice. Heart and a key. That fireball in there not doing him any favors either. Is A-Double about to find the Triforce in level 5, and I'm pretty sure that's all he's looking for here.
Yeah, if he knows the red candle is there, he's probably not too concerned about that, especially with now that he's got the wand.
Oh, there's the item in 2. It's a 5 rupee.
Alright, so he's not finding much. He's going to go ahead and spend his key here. He's got to be close to the item at this point. And there's another 5 rupee. That's teasing him now.
Cash dungeon. Oh, could we see a staircase in level 2?
Oh, that would be cruel if we get a segment of level 2. I could not see what that was.
Oh, that was the book. I'm pretty sure that was the book.
What's the book?
The book is where wands go to die.
Unless it's boomstick flag, which this is not.
Yeah. That could have been very dangerous. If you have the wand, and if you get an accidental book in a level like that where it's on the floor, that's bad news bears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, E-Tap's right. Book tried to hide in the rupee pile. Oh, there's our map for level 8. Name that ink blood.
Woo!
Looks like a laser gun.
That is a yep. Set phasers to stun here in level 8 as A-Double is exploring Death Mountain, doing our guesswork for us on trying to find those last couple of dungeons. Ooh. Free bombs, always nice.
Always helpful. Ooh, Aquamentus not too bad. Oh, very quick Aquamentus, too.
Aquamentus awaits with very little defense.
Indeed. Now, we're looking for 2 items. 2 item staircases in level 8, so we're going to have to see what we find here. Very good chance of finding a good item.
Oh, yeah. We've gone to all the item-friendly dungeons in a row on Shatty's side here, between 1, 8, and 2. You've got 5 items, 2 of which are just laying on the floor.
Hey, finding another secret here, but he's already maxed out on cash at this point, so he's not going to pick that up.
Yeah. May make a note for it later in case he's coming by again.
Could be.
Ugh, all the dark nuts. And there's level 4 up in the northwest.
Told you that area's had some secrets to hide. Oh, and there's the heart container for 4. That's very quick and helpful.
Ooh.
He's already past the point of getting the white sword item, which we know is going to be...
Oh, man. Shatty's just getting trolled by these Dodongos. Finally gets one to behave there. It's been more like no Dongo so far. Question in chat about Boomstick Seed. There is a setting in the Zelda 1 randomizer wherein you take if you get the wand and the book, it shoots a bomb instead of fire. And in that case, you have to purchase the book. Which is why we say when it comes to books in Zelda 1, you get what you pay for.
Indeed. As AA finds the Triforce in 4.
Some call it a meme, some call it not commonly used. I call it the greatest invention this game has ever had.
Ooh, finds the heart container for 8 to Shatty, so that's going to be nice. Still looking for items, though.
Yep. 2 items somewhere out there. Could be in this room.
Nope, no push block.
I take it back. It's amazing. We were approaching 30 minutes in, and we have a great deal of information on the overworld. Oh, look at these cheap hints on A-Double side. Play a melody to obtain the raft. So the raft is recorder blocked.
Oh, that is actually very helpful. Step up with the water, reach the power bracelet. Oh.
Okay, so the power bracelet is ladder blocked. These are real hints.
Yeah, let's see what the 60 is. You entered the wrong seed, buddy.
We verified the code at the start. Surely it's the right seed. Now, interesting. One thing that I believe the play a melody hint. There are situations. I don't know if if this is something Fred fixed right, but I know at one point in time there were certain rooms that you could get to without using the recorder, but one of the ways to get to it was using the recorder.
Bracelet.
There's our PB. It's probably the only PB we're going to see tonight. But yeah, both of these guys could pick up the recorder at this point, so it's kind of moot, but there are situations, I believe, at least at one point in time, where the play a melody hint didn't mean you necessarily had to get the recorder. It was just that one of the routes to it was blocked by a use of a recorder. We shall see. And
yeah, mainly like a dig dogger guarding a staircase.
Yeah. And we have Ampharos going back into level 1 to get his Triforce. Now that he has some keys. He went to Keys Country.
And Shatty now still searching for the LA. He's looking for either the other item staircase or the Triforce, whichever comes up first at this point.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see what that power bracelet leads to. And we got a Dodongo in a potential push block room. He's going to go ahead and kill that real quick. Get some more bombs. And it is indeed a staircase. What do we find?
Let's see. Suspense building.
Heart container.
It's a heart.
Hey, given how quickly we were finding hearts in here, we could potentially see a play on Max. So I wouldn't turn that away.
Some grossness on AA's side. The bomb upgrade is 2.
Oh, that's terrible. Stay a while and listen.
Well, there's our buddy Aquamentus again. So now Shatty just on a quest to find the Triforce here in a rather large dungeon.
Well, it is level 8. What do you expect?
I believe 34 rooms. I don't have the magic counting abilities, but I do have the ability to just sit there and count in silence for a moment. Oh, there's our Triforce! So Shatty, Dunzo with level 8. Oh. Ampharos picking up the recorder. Is he making a play for Recorder Lake here? Meanwhile, Shetty's going to be able to check the power bracelet spots now that he picked that item out of level 8.
We are still looking for level 3, so that could come to handy.
Yep. And if level 3 is indeed the one that is recorder blocked, or where the raft is recorder blocked there, that would mean we found all our dungeons and that raft would not be required.
Shannon now gotta head over to vanilla level 2, it looks like. Get that's recorded there. There we go.
Alright, both guys with the recorder now.
Hey, now using the ladder to kind of sneak past those Dodongos.
Yep. Walking where they can't as he's on his search for the Triforce here in 7. Speaking of which, Shatty just discovered that dungeon as well. So
he's going to be very happy when he finds the item in here.
Oh, yeah. So we're down to a point now where we haven't discovered the bow, and it's got to be in either 3, 4, or 6.
Yeah, that's what my guide is telling me here, because, 3, 4, and 6 are the only 3 items we have not confirmed yet. Everything else we do have. Let's go ahead and do a quick mid-game item recount here.
That sounds wonderful.
We've got the red ring on the Armo statue. Coast item is the boomerang. White sword is recorder. Level 1 has the ladder and the wand. Level 2, the book. Level 5, the red candle. Level 7, the silver arrows. And level 8 has both the power bracelet and the coast heart.
Yep. So we are still looking for the raft, the bow, the white sword, the magic nanner, and the one, and the Any-Key.
Yeah, the big ones being the bow and the Any-Key. That's the 2 big ones they want to find. Though they would not turn down the white sword if they found it.
Oh, absolutely not. But with having the wand, kind of mitigates the desire for the white sword a little bit outside of if we find a Wizrobe heavy level 9 or something.
And for Ganon. Then again, if they get enough heart containers at the rate they're going, they might make a play on Nags.
Yeah, Ampharos is going to really hate the fact that he had to give up a heart earlier if he continues to expand his collection.
Oh, but Shatty might have to pay the same price. And then again, he did get that bomb upgrade. He might consider... Nope, never mind. He's going to give up the heart. We can kiss Max goodbye.
Yeah, probably. I don't know that he does. I don't know that he has the bomb upgrade. I know Ampharos does. Speaking of bombs, there's some. How friendly. Is it going to be a situation where they've got to kill a room full of Pole's Voice to pick up the Triforce? Because that would not be fair.
Ah, there we go. Just found the compass.
It's up in the antenna of the slug. See if he can find his way over there.
He's trying, but he's gonna get past these Dodongos here.
Oh, and they're trading eating his bombs instead of getting smoked.
Yeah, there we go. We got some bombs back.
There's some serious Trolldongos.
Oh, and Shatty, unbeknownst to him, is very close to where it is. And another leave room!
Wow. This is getting
rough. He can't
rough.
bomb back. He has to... he's going to try to find another way around, but if he can't get around that, that might be the only way to the Triforce. He's going to have to go 2 rooms to the left and 2 rooms up if he wants to hope to get there. If it's blocked going up, that's the only way in.
All right, the moment of
this room right here. Can he bomb up from this room? No, he cannot. You have to pay the toll, and he doesn't know it.
Oh, the double toll. At least Ampharos knows. At least he knows.
AA knows, but he doesn't know it's another toll room, but he knows he's going to have to pay it.
That's rough. That's really rough.
And at least AA can afford it because he's got that bomb upgrade, so he can afford to lose a bomb.
Yeah, and that may be the route he takes. But that is just wow. Two lifer bomb rooms in the same dungeon, both blocking your way to get to where you're trying to go. Now, if there was just a bait block in here too.
All right, AA heading in here now. So he's gonna have to pay that price. He's gonna pay the heart.
All right, officially giving up on any semblance of magical sword. He did just pick up a heart container in there, so
he did pick, he's gonna balance out. But yeah, the odds of getting mags at this point are pretty slim. But in this, and hitting gels, that's always fun. But at least they're easy to kill, and he gets his Triforce in 7.
And our long national nightmare is over for AmazingAmpharos. He is done with level 7.
That is a brutal level 7. That's been a while since I've seen something that painful.
That one was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Shatty looking for any answers. Unfortunately, the answer is you gotta pay 2 tolls. And now he knows. Unfortunately, Ampharos costing him 2 bombs to go into this potion shop. Oh, wow! The red potion is cheaper than the blue!
It's a lot more often than it should.
That's correct, Cyclone GU in chat. Coke is better for you, as we have discovered level 3 on Ampharos.
And immediately found the map. Name that ink blot. Looks like the Olympic torch in my eyes.
That is, that's something.
Also, sorry if I got a Cylon there for a second. My internet's been giving me trouble all night tonight.
Alright. No worries. There's, Shatty is finally going to, do what needs to be done.
He's gonna pay the bomb.
Yeah.
He's gonna like it, but he's gonna do it. Okay. This is obvious for this is obviously the push block staircase. It's a transport because it has to be.
Yep. Unfortunately, Shatty not clearing that room before the Triforce, not getting that key that Ampharos did.
That could come back to haunt him later if they don't find the any key.
Oh, I believe I just saw a red Wizrobe go down in 2 wood sword hits on Ampharos' side. We're finally seeing some generous enemies. The Lionel's going down fairly easily. Those red Wizrobes as well.
Yeah. This has been a very combat-friendly Lucia, I will say that. Alright, Shatty now back on level 6. These are both levels we have not confirmed the items in, so we're going to go ahead and see what we find. Also, we want to shout out to our tracker, buddy. I think we need to update. Both of our runners have the Triforce in 7.
Oh, there's the Triforce in 3 for Ampharos. Not going to pick it up, though, because this is a relatively small dungeon, and he's still looking for the bow.
Yeah, if the bow is here, he wants to make sure he gets that first. It's definitely not... I don't even know why he's... Well, I guess he's just trying to find keys and stuff in here, because otherwise he wouldn't bother with that Aquamentus.
Yeah. Maybe the heart
Big
container is going to give away so many of those.
Oh, we got a staircase here, and we know this isn't the transport, so... All he's got to do is get past that blue Lionel, and he could be seeing an item here. What's it going to be? It is... It's the bow!
The bow!
So, we found all the dungeons, we have the ladder, and we have the recorder and the power bracelet. We know the raft isn't necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling it.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering here, Shades?
I think so, Liquid. Ladies and gentlemen, AmazingAmpharos has officially entered Go Mode!
And as we discovered the last dungeon over there on the coast, we now know that it is, in fact, that recorder block for the bow has nothing to do with the dungeon's location and everything to do with Dig Dogger.
Yep. Cyclone, this Go Mode is brought to you by it. Hold on, I gotta read that again. This Go Mode brought to you by earphones. They killed your ears.
In all fairness, we do give you plenty. I tried to give you as much warning as possible, Chad.
As did I.
It was coming.
When I said I'm calling it, that was your cue to brace yourself. And I also leaned back to make sure I didn't completely bust your eardrums. I've learned. Oh. And yet people love my Go Mode call. I don't get it. Like they complain about their ears, and yet they love my call. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
I got nothing against your call. I despise Go Mode as a term, but the call itself is fine.
Nonetheless, so AA has pretty much got everything he needs to complete this game. He just needs to find all the remaining dungeons and clear them.
Yeah. Not sure if maybe he hasn't found level 6 yet?
Indeed. He checks recorder lit and finds a small secret.
Someone threw 3 pennies in the bottom of the lake there. Shatty gonna find level 3 and find the bow. He will actually have more, at that point. He will have more items than Ampharos, although we don't feel like the power bracelet is going to be necessary for anything.
This case.
Yeah. Look at these generous Lionels, though. I mean, everything else, as far as the combat in the seed, is pretty much stunk. But at least the Lionels are being nice.
To be fair, this has been a very combat-friendly seed. They haven't had too much difficulty with enemies.
Yeah, the red ring will do that for you.
Well, even in general, like, they haven't had a hard time killing enemies either. That's what I mean. Is like, even like normally, I've seen enemies just take forever to kill, even with red ring. And they just struggle the whole way through because of it. But no, these enemies have been very friendly.
Yeah.
It's heading over to Whammy Town.
The good news is that the enemies that seem to have been beefed up the most are the ones that were low HP to begin with. The Wizrobes and Lionels have been very friendly. That always helps. Oh, getting Mutombo'd by that invisible Wizrobe trying to kill the Lionel. Oh, it misses the Wizrobe beam by just a fraction. Would have taken a full heart away from him with the red, even with the red ring.
Alright, since my internet's still giving me trouble, I'm going to reset my router. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Alright. And we eagerly anticipated, Shades. In the meantime, we do have Shatty clearing through level 3 like a wildfire, looking for that item that we know is the all-important bow. And Shatty finds another life or bombs room. He's at least got all 3 now. That's the bright side we're going to look at. As Ampharos buys a key, we still haven't seen the any key anywhere. And buys another key. It's a run on keys, and Shatty now discovering that life or bombs cave room not required. Leaves bombs on the ground. Ampharos showing off his knowledge of the Northwest Southwest. Shatty going into the staircase and finding the bow. I say that's worth a max bomb. That's a good question in chat multiple times, as Shatty did leave those bombs behind in that room when they dropped on the floor. Can't get an insight into his head there. Question in chat asking who's in the lead. It's kind of tough to tell at this point. If you had to put a gun to my head, I would say Ampharos is ahead, but Shatty just picked up the bow, so I may be mistaken on that front. So, yep, Shatty leaving now leaving level 3 with Mr. Jackson firmly in hand. Yes, sorry for the lack of transparency on the items. Both players do have the silvers, in fact. Chat, who always can keep up with things better than I can, believes that Shatty has yet to find level 4. I'm going to believe them. Shatty going back to level 5. He did not get the Triforce out of here earlier. Not sure if he's been... It may have been that he hasn't been back here since he got swords and ladders. Finding everybody's favorite friendly red worms, the land moli. And I believe I may be rejoined by Shades. Are you there, sir? Just kidding.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, welcome back, Shades. Shatty just got the Triforce out of level 5.
Nice.
He very well may be in the lead, and while you were gone, he did enter a state of being in this game that you're familiar with.
Ah, very true, very true.
As he picked up Bo Jackson and now just needs to find his Triforces.
Have we confirmed what the item in level 6 was yet?
We have not seen the items in 4 or 6.
And again, at this rate, we probably won't.
Yeah, one of them's the raft. As Ampharos finally finding level 2, that had eluded him. Or no, surely he found it earlier when it was with the rest of them.
All right, AA finding the Triforce there in 2.
All right. He does also have the Triforce out of level 3. We are working on a tracker resolution shortly. And as I was saying earlier, someone asked who was ahead. I said, if you had to put a gun to my head, I'd say Ampharos was. But here's one thing he hasn't done yet, and that is clear out level 8 like Shatty already has. That's you pick up that map pretty early on. It's pretty massive. I believe it was in the neighborhood of 34 or 35 rooms.
So at this point, Shatty only needs to find the Triforce in 4, I believe.
Yeah. I think he got a quick Triforce pickup in 6, and not needing anything, hasn't gone back. I mean, he didn't have the bow at the time, but he's found it since.
There's a good chance we're probably not going to be seeing the any key unless it's a 9.
Yeah. Which, I mean, one of these 2 items in 4 or 6 has to be the raft, which leaves the white sword, magical nanner, and any key for the other 3. So there's so just from playing the odds, there's a 2/3 chance, I guess, that it's going to be in 9.
Yeah, can't blame him for playing those odds.
Nice bomb pickup by Shatty there, forcing the bomb on an Octorok.
Went for the 10th enemy as the bomb trick, huh?
Yep, and he nailed it.
For those who are new to this, if there is a consecutive kill counter, if you kill 10 enemies in a row, kill 9 enemies in a row without taking a hit, and use a bomb on the 10th enemy, and said enemy can drop.
You're leaving us in suspense here. As Shatty finds level 4. Immediately gets the heart container in that room. And if I recall correctly, this is a pretty quick Triforce pickup in 4. Ampharos went past it looking for items. But yeah, it's right there. So Shatty's got the Triforce, and if I'm not mistaken, he is now headed to level 9. And he's got that recorder, so he could just he could toot over to level 8 and make it happen. Indeed.
Okay, so I'm contacting Spectrum tomorrow, and I'm giving them hell.
So Shatty making the walk up the ladder staircase, and folks, it's level 9.
Alright, let's give you the rundown, folks. We're looking for 2 things in this in level 9. We're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. If we hear it, we know he is 1 room adjacent to them. We're also going to be looking for a single shutter door that, even after killing all the enemies, does not open. That will be the location of the princess. If after killing Ganon, if we find a room with enemies and the shutter door automatically opens, that is also where the princess is and this game is over. There are also 3 hint rooms in here containing 1 of 4 hints. The location of the princess, the location of Ganon, the enemy that has the compass, and the location of the silvers, which since we already have, we don't want that hint.
Yeah, we would rather spend it on better things.
Yeah, now bear in mind, we still have 1 beggar room, 1 leave any room, and we still have not seen the bait block.
Oh, nope, we found the other leave 1 room. It was in level 3, and Shatty paid the price for nothing.
But we are still potentially looking for a bait block. That could still come up. There are also 2 item staircases and 6 sets of transport staircases here in level 9 for a total of 14 staircases to look through. Trust me, folks, there is a reason why level 9 is called the Great Equalizer.
Yeah. But in a situation where you have the... Oh, no, I forget about the second quest push blocks. I thought we had found Zelda's room.
And also... Oh, shoot.
Shatty with the 0 bombs, that's not something he wants. He has a few keys at least. But
yeah. Oh, but he's getting bomb blocked here. This could be trouble for him.
Yeah.
He needs to find some bombs fast.
There's a blue wizard hiding somewhere in there.
Oh, he's going to turn it into a red Lionel, but he can't go any further, so he's going to have to kill this Patra and hope that this is a push block room. And now getting the Triforce out of 8. Does he have the 1 and 6?
I don't know if he does or not. I don't think he does, but I've been wrong before. But no, he does not.
Okay, so he's got to go to 6. But Shatty now finds a transport staircase, so he's going to be able to keep going on. He's not out of the woods yet. Oh, and just in time, he finds a free bomb drop there in that room with the gels.
All right, Shatty, pick this one up. he left some bombs on the floor in level 3 earlier, and it drove chat mad.
Oh, we found the compass, so we now know where the princess is hiding, and right near start too. And right there is the hit for. Thanks, Gabe.
That's appropriate, Shatty. And oh shoot, it's on both sides, in fact.
Yeah, yeah. I can understand your frustration there, Shatty.
We just had a dig dogger kill at level 6, which leads me to believe that this is the location of the raft. Not likely we're going to find out, though.
Yeah, we're not going to find out, and quite frankly, we could care less, because we don't need it. That only means that we don't know what's in level 4.
Yes, and the completionists in us hate that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'd like to have a full list. The problem is we don't even get to see at the credits anymore what item it is, so we're kind of left out of the cold there.
Yeah.
Shatty now gonna go ahead and up A back to start. And
that's rough too, with the princess being on the right end there, and there's no way to get over there from start. That's just screaming nasty random magical staircase somewhere.
Oh, that's the worst kind.
If you're AA right now, it's the best kind.
That's true. It gives him time to catch up.
Yeah. He needs to catch up because his run just isn't cutting the mustard at the moment.
Shatty finding another staircase, but he's opting not to take it. He figures he's got everything he needs. He doesn't need it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to see if he can make it without having to take staircases.
With level 9, very rare does that happen. And it looks like that's the case here. I don't think he's going to be able to get to Zelda without a staircase. No. That's only costing him time as AA has picked up his final Triforce. He's on his way to 9 now. All right, Shatty's going to take this staircase, and it's a transport.
All right. Let's see where it drops him off here in level 9. Oh, I think we found the way to the girl.
You can bomb up. Oh, no, you can't bomb into a room. You can't bomb up.
This is not the way.
This is it. This is at best. Nope, not even a push button. It's a dead end. That's just a troll room.
Yes. Oh, man. It's a good thing he found that now, because if this were a tense race after he had killed Ganon, he would be breathing a sigh of relief seeing that room and then walking up there and seeing a wall.
Yep. That would have been troll to the highest order.
Oh, we're at 0 keys now on Shatty's side.
Oh, he's going to have to hope he finds a staircase, and the any key is in level 9.
Red alert.
Oh, and especially here, because he's got a 2-door Monty. And but he gets a bomb hole.
How fortunate.
Stoutfos guard the compass. Well, here he knows that. He's got it already. So he has to find a key.
And Old Man guards all the walls. He's stuck on this route.
Yeah, he's looking for a bomb hole, trying to find any way to progress, but he's just not having it.
More key doors.
This level 9 is almost demanding you have the any key. I think if it's in level 9, whoever finds that first is going to take the lead.
Yeah, this is getting almost comical for Shatty. And now Ampharos, because there's a key, but now he's got about 8 different places he could possibly use it. Ampharos, because
he's like, where can I use this key? Where is it going to be the most efficient for me?
Yeah. And AA, because he always makes the right decision, and it's freaky, but because he always makes the right decision, he went and bought like 3 keys earlier when he had max rupees.
That's going to play a big role for him. This could make the difference because he could check a few more doors here. He's got 8 keys on hand. So he can check a lot more locations that Shatty might be skipping out on because of the lack of keys. Rest assured, folks, 1 key can make the difference. I've seen races come down to simple key conservation or key usage.
Yeah.
One person had to conserve their keys while the other one had the any key, and they won. And the one with the any key won the race.
Yeah.
It can be that big of a difference.
Yeah, and it's not always as cut and dry as that. I mean, I've seen situations where being too conservative with the keys cost somebody the race.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, there's no right answer. And this level 9 is eating up keys like nobody's business. AmazingAmpharos' clearance map of this 9 looks like he's playing the game Snake on his phone. Ooh, keys. Shatty picking up a key.
Yeah, he needs that right now. The more keys, the better for him. Oh, and there's a free one right there. Hey, I'll take that.
All it costs is a Patra Bop.
And another... Same exact room.
Keys and Patras. That's level 9.
Yes, indeed. Patras are always guaranteed to be a level 9, and there's always a ton of them. Just designed to sit there and take your hearts away. As we're seeing here with Shatty. But he gets through, he gets another key, gets a heart.
Woo! That's close. I think that would have been our first death if he had gotten killed there.
Yeah, we've gone through this game without a single death. That's actually impressive as AA finds the map to level 9.
Ooh. There's a big chunk taken out of the eastern corner there.
Yeah, no kidding. That's almost guaranteed. That almost makes it certain that we are...
That's where Zelda is.
You know what? Call it.
Yeah.
That's where Zelda is in that chunk area. So yeah, I think we have to find a staircase to get to her.
This is going to be an excruciating level 9. I could feel it in my bones.
Oh, it's just telling you that right now. And another Patra. The other thing we should make note of is if you hear a Patra, if you have a Patra in a room, it will mask the roar of Ganon. Oh, the silver to kill the beast lies elsewhere. That's the last hit we wanted to find because that is a useless hint right now.
Yep.
There's another staircase for Shatty.
We're going to see what goes down into the chute. We've got a staircase underneath the chute. And some bombs that Ampharos can't use. And I believe they're in the same area now.
We've got some more bombs at least.
Yeah.
Bombs everywhere. In fact, actually, I think they're actually high-fiving right now.
Yep. They were in the same room briefly.
Yeah, they're just from different directions. AA finding a rupee boss.
All these diamond staircases in that southwest corner starting to run together a bit.
We still haven't found any item staircases, surprisingly.
No?
We've explored a pretty good amount of level 9 at this point.
Oh. Looks like Ampharos has come to the realization that maybe he has to kill that blue Wizrobe room. Although not being able to hear his side, maybe he just figured out something about Ganon.
It's always possible. Shatty now taking on another Patra. Ooh, good to... Come on, Dick. There you go. Gotta pick up the heart there, Shatty.
Yep.
Ooh, a whole bunch of Stalfos with another potential push block room. Then again, actually, no, it can't because it's a shutter door. You have to put up shutter door.
Yep. Push your block. So, when I've got Jay Coper and Unos in chat telling me that they have an idea of where Ganon is, I tend to believe them.
Well, Jay Coper is one of the big ones, so I would definitely agree with anything he has to say.
Well.
And I think I've seen Unos a couple times, so...
Yeah, Unos is the guy I pick to win every single tournament. So, He's advised against that, but I do it anyway. As the second best time in vanilla Zelda and has done as much work on routing this game as anybody in the last 5 years. He prefers to play it with his eyes open, unlike Cooper. Oh, I think we no.
Oh,
where are we?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as LOZ Cartsan likes to say, here's Ganon.
Ganon. And he's got that red potion. I'm pretty sure he's going to use that right away.
Yeah, and think about this. Look where he is in relation to Zelda. He's right there.
Yeah. Says, I win in chat. Save your winning for your race, so I've got money on you.
Oh, this is interesting. If Zelda is... I think... The problem is I think Zelda is actually right next door, which means it can't. You have to go around because there's no shutter door here. No, if he bombs to the left, actually no. Zelda's one left and one down, or one right and one down. If he can bomb to the right, he could get to her. This race could be over right away. And problem is he doesn't know it. He doesn't know how close he is to Zelda, but he's got his bacon.
He's gonna check, so you gotta think.
Let's hope he does. I hope he checks. All right, he's gonna bomb. Is it a bomb hole? Yes, it is. This is it, folks. There's the door. He's going in.
And we have a rescue of Link. AmazingAmpharos finishing in first place in this race with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 45 seconds.
What a race! And poor Shatty having a 2 Triforce lead and losing it just because of good routing by AA.
Never bet against AA when it comes down to routing. Ever. Whew. I'm telling you, I know he doesn't do all the fancy tricks that some of the other guys do, but when it comes to making the right decisions and sniffing something out of a dungeon, there's nobody, and I mean nobody, better.
That was incredible.
There have been faster 9s. There have been cleaner 9s. But man, watching him sniff it out as we have him joining us here in the commentator's booth, AA sniffing out Ganon and Zelda there, that snake-like pattern you took through 9, trying to cover as many rooms as possible. Very impressive. Congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot. That was a really interesting 9, because it was Magic Staircase, but it was like the shape of it when you saw the map told you so much about what you probably had to do.
Yeah, you read that map very carefully, and you were able to find your way to Ganon, and then Zelda being right there just really paid off. To give you an idea how much of a comeback you just pulled, you were 2 Triforces behind when Shatty entered level 9.
Oh, that's a thing, I guess.
You came back from a 2 Triforce deficit, and then came back and beat him. And he's still digging through 9. He still hasn't found the right staircase.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he didn't full clear Overworld looking for level 2.
No, he did not.
Because, yeah, this run wasn't that bad other than that. And that was... I don't even think it was a wrong decision because based on the hints I found on the far west side of Death Mountain, I had, at first, reason to believe Recorder Lake likely had 2 or 3. And when I found 3, I was like, yeah, that's probably 2. I beelined it. And then the second side of it was step over the water to reach the power bracelet when I was pretty sure 8 was PB blocked, or ladder blocked. I'm like, power bracelet is probably an 8, so the last place I check for 2 is that bomb spot south of the letter on my way into 8 to get the power bracelet, which, is the most likely item to lead to 2 from there.
Absolutely. But, yeah, it's also been pointed out in chat, you're... Having gotten the red ring early, you gave up your hearts in every one of those in those two nasty toll rooms in level 7. Shatty did not purchase any bomb upgrades and gave up some max bombs at one point in time, leaving him with some bomb and key issues in level 9, whereas you made a wholesale purchase of keys at one point, I know.
Yeah, keys were a huge problem early in this seed. Like, I got key blocked out of 1 twice in effect. The second time I went in, I'd saved, and I knew a key block was likely, but I'd get some items. I decided Ladder and Wand was good enough to be worth my only key.
Yeah, you made the right call, but getting those extra keys right at the end made a good call there. And we finally find one of the items. The inferior model, the Magic Boomerang, is one of the 2 items in 9.
Magic Nanner. Nice.
But yeah, I was able to skip a lot of items. I didn't see what was in 2, 4, 6, or 8, and I only knew what was in 5 from the hint.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, level 2 had the book, so you missed nothing there. We don't know what's in 4 or 6, and we don't know the other item in 9.
So what are the 2 and 8 then?
Power
the
bracelet?
Power Bracelet and the Heart Container.
Aha, I was right.
You did well not to dig for those.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, at that point you were in a situation where you weren't going to be looking for much more either. Although, were you still looking for 2 at that point?
When I was in 8, no, because
Alright.
that was why I put it off, because I assumed PB was probably an 8 based on Step Over the Water, and 8 was just a heavy ladder block and 2 items. You kind of roll it all together, it seemed the most likely. So, I wasn't going back toward 8 until I knew for sure whether I needed to dig 8 for items or not. And, well, the last overworld screen that wasn't a PB or raft block was 2, so there that went.
And we can officially confirm Shatty has forfeited from the race. He is done. But he is at least willing to chat with us, so we'll have him in here shortly. Whew. Shatty now joining us in the channel. GG, Shatty. Sorry things didn't work out for you there.
Yeah, GG.
So yeah, I'm told you were way ahead of me going into 9. Well, you were at least 2 Triforces ahead.
Couldn't find the staircase. I must have been in the room, because I think I full cleared the left side.
It wasn't that far from start. You went left for a while in the north, and it had to be, I think, like the second staircase you ran into or something. It wasn't that... It was bad to find if you started hunting staircases in the area where you'd full cleared. If you instead say up aid and then reminded yourself there was no path from start and started hunting staircases from that side, you ran into it pretty fast.
Yeah, I must have just skipped it. Couldn't find it.
Yeah, you were battling other issues as well at that point with keys and bombs at various points of your 9, so certainly a lot of factors to take into consideration. Very cleanly run race by both, as we can see on your start screens here, with that early red ring. 0 deaths occurring in this race. So well played from a combat standpoint. I know, Shatty, you couldn't have been happy when you found that staircase that took you over to the southeast corner and that didn't give you any way to get to Zelda.
Yeah, I was even more upset when I saw the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that area. What's funny is that you were like literally Zelda is 1 screen right and 1 screen up from Ganon. If you had found Ganon, you would have been right next to Zelda. That's why that's what AA figured out. It was literally you go into Ganon's room, you bomb to the right, you go 1 screen you bomb to the right, you go 1 screen down.
Yeah.
That's how close it was. But oh man! But then again, it was a matter of finding that right staircase, and unfortunately, it just unfortunately eluded you very, very badly.
Well, that's how 9 goes sometimes.
It's called the Great Equalizer for a reason.
Yep.
And it proved itself here.
Sure enough. And so, Shatty, you are now going to be playing for your tournament life against, I believe, Catastrophe in the next round of loser bracket. Any thoughts? I mean, is this going to change your strategy, or are you just going to try to get some more practice in? How are you looking to handle that situation?
Now, to be quite honest, I'm pretty happy to be even this far. So anything from here on in is just gravy.
That's a wonderful, wonderful point of view to have. A-Double, you, I believe, get the winner of the Amazing Toaster and King Doll matchup. King Doll looking fantastic in the first round, and then Toaster, who just blitzed through the Swiss stages at 5-0, the number 2 seed. Either one of those would be a tremendous matchup for you. Give us some thoughts there. If you got a preference or thoughts on how you think that match might go?
Well, I mean, given the similarities of the handles, you always got to hope for the amazing mirror match. But I believe I've known King Doll for a really long time. He and I have been racing at least as long as I've been in the Z1R scene, and this was my first randomizer. And I think I played him in Swiss, didn't I?
You know, with it being on a completely different challenge page, that's a whole heck of a lot of work for me. Now, I'm actually not sure if I feel like I remember you facing him at some point in time, but I don't know if it was now or if it was in if it was in the spring tournament. Those start to kind of run together for me sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal to worry about who I'm going to play. I'll play whoever I have to play, and hoping to make it far enough to get to play with the more exciting finals flags. I don't know how many more races I have to win to do that.
Well, just keep winning and you'll get there eventually, all right?
Indeed. Well, before we wrap things up, we should give everyone a rundown of what's happening tomorrow here in the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament, because we've got 3 amazing matches coming up tomorrow. 4:30, we have Janthi versus Lori DeVever, who is our tracker tonight, so make sure you go a root for her and Janthi as well. Opening over, and all of our races are on Speed Gaming too, so you can just stick right here for that. That'll be, like I said, 4:30. Then after that, here at 10 o'clock, we've got the man himself, Fred F. Coughlin versus Matrick. That's happening there. And then we at 11:30, we have Redbird Grad versus Sis Crusher.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be a great matchup there between. I don't want to call them newcomers because they've both been playing tons of races, but they weren't people who were big names in previous tournaments, I guess you could say. Really looking forward to that one. I think Redbird's got what it takes to go super deep in this, but Sis Crusher could really upset my plans there in a hurry.
I've seen Redbird Grad race. I know he's really good. And of course, I've seen both Fred and Matrick race. Really good runners. Janthi and Lori, I've seen them both race. Just so many great races coming up tomorrow. I can tell you right now, you guys do not want to miss those. All those should be happening on Speed Gaming, so don't miss out on that. If they're not on those channels, they'll be on one of those channels, one of our Speed Gaming channels. So make sure you subscribe to all of our Speed Gaming channels. Speed Gaming 1 through 4, Randomania 1 through 4, so you don't miss out on any of those races. And of course, give a follow to both Shatty and AmazingAmpharos. Show some support for some love. And our tracker, like I said, Lori DeVever, give her a follow as well. And of course, myself and my co-commentator, Liquid Husband, make sure you give us a follow as well.
Yeah, getting those cheap pops in on the chat there.
What was that?
I was getting the cheap pops in on the chat for us there with the runner and commentator commands.
For us, there you go. Yeah, follow all those channels. Show some love. We all work hard for your entertainment, so let's leave some love back. Anyway, any final words from our runners before we call it a night?
Nah, I'd say that's about it. Good game, Shatty, and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, same to you, man. GG.
All right, then. Well, thank you, folks at home, so much for watching us here tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed. In the meantime, on behalf of Liquid Husband, I'm the Shades, and as I always like to say, rock on, guys!